In the mid-1700s, the American colonies were under British rule. The British government imposed a series of taxes on the colonies, including the infamous Tea Act of 1773. This act allowed the British East India Company to sell tea to the colonies without import taxes, giving them a monopoly and undercutting local businesses. Outraged by this act, a group of colonists in Boston, led by Samuel Adams and the Sons of Liberty, decided to take a stand. On the night of December 16, 1773, they disguised themselves as Mohawk Indians, boarded 3 British ships, the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Beaver, and dumped 342 chests of tea into Boston Harbor. That's over 90,000 pounds of tea. But who was Samuel Adams? Samuel Adams, 1722-1803, was an American statesman, political philosopher, and a founding father of the United States. He was a politician in colonial Massachusetts, a leader of the movement that became the American Revolution, a signer of the Declaration of Independence and other founding documents, and one of the architects of the principles of American republicanism that shaped the political culture of the United States. Contrary to popular belief, the Boston Tea Party wasn't a protest against a new tax hike on tea. The Tea Act of 1773 didn't raise the price of tea in the colonies. The colonists were protesting against the Tea Act because it was seen as a ploy to get the masses comfortable with paying a tax to the crown. The Boston Tea Party was a significant act of defiance against the British rule. It escalated the tensions between the colonies and the British government, leading to harsher laws known as the Intolerable Acts, a series of punitive laws. These laws aimed to punish Massachusetts colonists for their defiance in the Tea Party protest of the Tea Act. The acts took away self-governance and rights that Massachusetts had enjoyed since its founding, triggering outrage and indignation in the 13 colonies. The acts included: 1. The Boston Port Act closed Boston's harbor until restitution was made for the destroyed tea. 1. The Massachusetts Government Act abrogated the colony's charter of 1691, reducing it to the level of a crown colony, replacing the elective local council with an appointive one, enhancing the powers of the military governor. 1. The Administration of Justice Act, aimed at protecting British officials charged with capital offenses during law enforcement by allowing them to go to England or another colony for trial. 2. The New Quartering Act included new arrangements for housing British troops in occupied American dwellings. The Boston Tea Party is more than just an event. It's a symbol of resistance against unfair laws and governance. It stands as a reminder of the power of the people to stand up for their rights and fight for their freedom.